All right, welcome back to another After Dark video. We are going to check out a video that popped up on my feed. The algorithm must know me now. It's from a channel called Max Optimized. I haven't heard of this channel yet. 2.65 thousand subs. So if you enjoy what you see here, let's all sub to them. It's called Why Coaches Hate LeBron. And then it says top 7 coaching controversies. So we all know what this is going to be about. And I'm curious because there's probably some stuff in here I don't know and that we don't know. And there's always more stuff to learn. As always, I'm going to link the original video down low in the description. And for everybody else, if you'd leave this video a like, I'd appreciate it. Let's check this out together. And yeah, I mean, I think I've never seen anybody so toxic towards coaches as LeBron James. As, you know, just recently, he got another coach fired. And the way he treats coaches and the way he disrespects coaches, I've always found disgusting. And the first time I noticed it was how he treated Spo. And he's continued that treatment ever since then. He doesn't even listen during the huddles. He'll, you know. Anyways, let's do this. Let's let the video tell the story. Here we go.
Does LeBron have a toxic relationship with coaches?
Yep.
Causing people that have coached LeBron James to coincidentally have chest pains from anxiety, all their players turning on them.
Really? The challenges coaches face and staying in top. Oh. Damn. Tyronn Lue.
Public displays of humiliation, and even complaining to NBA executives behind the coach's back to try to deliberately get them fired. Yes. Allegedly, LeBron James coaches have experienced all of that and more. So remember to like and subscribe to stay max optimized, and let's start off from the very beginning to see if LeBron and their coaches have a toxic relationship.
Let's do it.
Going all the way back to a Cleveland Cavaliers team led by coach Mike Brown in 2005 to 2010. Mike Brown led
he did the thing he did to Spo. I never saw that. He just bumps right into him. Look at his face. Look at this guy. Man, you don't do that shit.
Cavaliers to the playoffs in all 5 seasons with LeBron James on the roster. James was named NBA MVP in his final 2 seasons under Mike Brown as coach. Head coach Brown was let go before James's pending free agency in the summer of 2010. While Mike Brown's coaching legacy didn't have too much issue with LeBron due to partly that he was still coming up and considered a rookie, he, although may have been fired partly in hopes of keeping LeBron James's interest for someone new, despite making the playoffs every single year. I'm sure Cleveland's top
coach of the year. So LeBron's gotten coaches of the year fired. Tried to get championship coaches fired. Has gotten championship coaches fired like Vogel. Go to the conference finals with Ham, fired.
brass and David Griffin wanted to do anything to try to re-sign LeBron James and prevent him from going elsewhere. Either way, we can look at some instances during this time to see how LeBron...
This one time I kept it steady, so we go and we start talking, and Mike's like, hey, we got to do this offensively. I said, whoa, no. We ain't fucking with LeBron right now. Shit, of course. We going to sit right here, and we're going to wait until the buzzer is about to sound, and I'm gonna go in there, say my 1, 2, 3, and let them get back out on the floor. That's sad.
LeBron interacted with his coach. Mike Brown commented on how LeBron would take over as coach on some plays even early into his career. Brown said, and so I went back in the huddle and LeBron was saying something. And I just stood there and listened.
Shit.
So while there wasn't too much explicit controversy, many can see this as writing on the wall for what was to come with how LeBron treats his coaches and decision making.
That's messed up. That's young LeBron. First stint in Cleveland, LeBron. He was always this entitled. Oh, yeah, he bumped Spoelstra on purpose, and then he went into Pat Riley's office and tried to get the guy fired. And now the guy's one of the greatest coaches of all time. What an idiot. Props to Pat for saying to for him
Moving
to fuck
on
off.
to Eric Spoelstra. This was probably one of his best runs with the coach. From 2010 to 2014, this is when he moved over to the Miami Heat. Another seemingly great coaching stint with LeBron, Miami Heat went to the NBA Finals in all 4 seasons coaching LeBron James. They won it all in 2012 and 2013, in which LeBron won NBA MVP for both of those seasons. However, early on, many don't realize, LeBron literally tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired. This is the first time he tried to get a coach fired. And this was very early on into the season.
Oh, this is the first time that we know about, but we know what happened in Cleveland.
LeBron allegedly went all the way up to the chain to Pat Riley after only 17 games into the season. Only 17 games into the season. I'm not making that up. Pat Riley said they talked about how they weren't feeling it, and LeBron even positioned Pat Riley to coach again. While Spoelstra and LeBron had a great run, it is yet another example of LeBron trying to undermine his coaches and find someone he approves of.
And D Wade tells a story these days that he told LeBron straight up, yeah, you don't want Pat coaching us, because D Wade has experience. He won a championship with Pat, but he was like, yeah, you don't want Pat. Like, you don't know Pat like that. Like, because Pat's not going to put up with any of his shit. Pat's one of those rare coaches, like a Popovich, who would just bench his ass. You know, if LeBron was misbehaving like that and being disrespectful, he'd just say, go sit your ass on the bench. So D-Wade knew. LeBron, he thinks he wants that tough love, but he doesn't. He doesn't at all. David Blatt.
Let's go on to David Blatt in his return to the Cleveland Cavaliers during 2014 and 2016. This is when it starts to get heated in terms of LeBron and coaches. David Blatt was head coach to LeBron in his return to the Cavs, in which they lost the NBA Finals to Golden State. David Blatt, a widely respected coach, after making the NBA Finals, was weirdly fired with a 30-11 record the next season.
Imagine that. And you lost to Golden State. Like, that's hard. I get it. So why the hell would you fire the guy? They were actually doing better. They were doing better in 2015. They improved. They were on pace for a 60 win, seven more wins this year. They were on pace to continue to improve. You fire the coach. I wonder why. What's the common denominator here?
General manager David Griffin said at the time, "What I see is that we need to build a collective spirit, a strength of spirit, a collective will." I think David Griffin emphasizing words like collective spirit and collective will speaks volumes, in terms that everyone was not on board with David Blatt. Many speculated that it was LeBron, especially after he allegedly shamed the coach at the finals. In Game 5 of the finals, LeBron shamed Blatt into wiping off a play and drawing up a new one.
I don't know about this one.
Which drew much criticism from the media and fans. The play was also one where apparently LeBron would take the last shot, which is another interesting side point of discussion, as we know LeBron has a history of being shaky in the fourth quarter and passing the buck instead of choosing to take the game-winning shot. Maybe he was nervous to take the last shot and would rather shame Blatt into making a new play. However, in another incident...
I'm sorry, that felt, yeah. Yes to Max Optimized. You were dead on. That is exactly what LeBron would do. We've all seen the 2011 finals. Like, he does not want that ball, that hot potato, at the end of an important game. So yeah. So Coach Blatt draws up a play for LeBron to get the last shot because he's the leader. You know, he's wearing number 23 on his jersey. So yeah, you should get the last shot. But he overrules him and changes the play, so he's now a facilitator. Put the pressure on somebody else. So, yep, 100%.
LeBron seemingly pushes David Blatt away from a ref. While they played it off as LeBron protecting his coach from receiving a technical, it is another example of LeBron controlling coaches. Many reporters even went as far to say that LeBron was a bully towards his coach, David Blatt, and even enjoyed having Blatt to kick around.
Huh.
Moving on to Tyronn Lue. also with the Cavs from 2016 to 2018. Lue was promoted and was allegedly LeBron's choice to take over for Blatt. Lue impressively led the Cavaliers to a 2016 NBA title over the Warriors. The new head coach and James made 2 more trips to the finals before James departed from Cleveland again. While another coaching era that was seemingly positive, many don't remember when Tyronn Lue took a leave of absence from the team due to anxiety and chest pain.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
This was a 2-month leave of absence, and while this doesn't directly point to LeBron, it could be seen that the stress of coaching LeBron and all the politics surrounding it could have added extra stress to the new coach.
I wouldn't put it past him. Have you guys ever seen a coach that's happy while their job is to coach LeBron? Because I haven't. They look miserable. In fact, his bench usually looks miserable too. Do you guys remember like the Chicago Bulls bench back in the day? The second three-peat run? Like they were laughing, having a good time. They were dominating. Like the spirit was so high. Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash era, same thing. Spirit was high. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. Everywhere I see LeBron James go, the whole bench, players, coaches, everybody. It's like you own a restaurant and you're serving the mob, you know, and you're just trying not to piss the mob off, you know, even though they're gonna like steal the meal, they're not going to pay for the meal. You're just trying to make them happy so they don't shoot up the place. Like that's the impression I always get.
Ironically enough, there is even a video of LeBron stepping over Tyronn Lue just like Allen Iverson infamously did.
Oh God.
Virtually LeBron recreating one of Lue's most embarrassing memories from guarding Allen Iverson. Not only does he humiliate his present coaches on the court, he also humiliated one of his coaches before they were even his coach. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty funny.
Moving on to Luke Walton and his first Los Angeles Lakers coach from 2018 to 2019.
Okay, yeah, this I don't know about. I'm not going to lie. When he went to LA, I was so disgusted by basketball. And honestly, I had some personal stuff going on during that time. I pretty much skipped an entire season of basketball because I was just disgusted by all of it.
This is where it really starts to escalate and gets personal between LeBron and his coaches. During the Walton era, LeBron James did have some injuries and he was shut down late in the season as the Lakers were expected to miss the playoffs for the first time since the 2004-2005 season and ended with a 37-45 record. Lakers and Coach Walton mutually agreed to part ways after the season. Notice how the word is mutually. Isn't it weird when a star player is caught ignoring the coach's play calls and no one is surprised? What message do you think that is going to send the rest of the team?
Yep.
No wonder the Lakers teams have been so bad as of late. Players literally only have to have the respect of LeBron and can seemingly ignore the coach. LeBron's agent even complained to the NBA commissioner about Luke Walton. Not even the Lakers executives. But they went all the way up to the commissioner to try.
What the hell? What's the commissioner going to do? He doesn't own the team. He doesn't make decisions. How disgusting. What a backstabbing piece of shit.
To get Walton fired, allegedly. Make it make sense.
Sorry, what a backstabbing piece of shit. Allegedly.
It makes it even worse that Walton actually had a better season with no AD and an injury-prone LeBron than Darvin Ham did with both AD and LeBron relatively healthy.
Huh.
So maybe it shows that Luke Walton wasn't the problem.
Yeah. I don't think the coach has ever been a problem. Vogel wasn't a problem. Walton wasn't a problem. And Ham wasn't the problem. You know, but they might get their new golden child, JJ Redick, in there or whatever now. But soon he'll be the new problem. But he's really not. It's LeBron. It's freaking Lebowko, man.
Either way, LeBron would still do disrespectful things like turn his back to the huddle and blatantly ignore coaches' plays.
Yeah, he did that to Ham,
This
too.
is also right around the time Magic Johnson quit and basically said the Lakers were full of snakes with Rob Pelinka at the helm, too.
Yeah.
Magic literally said he wanted to go back to having fun.
Yep.
That's a weird choice of words to describe the Lakers with LeBron James.
Yeah, there is no joy. So good. Yeah, I do remember Magic Johnson saying this as well. And he's dead on. He poisoned the organization. So Magic dipped out and got the hell out of there. I haven't seen Magic say one nice thing about LeBron James in the last 5 years either. Like, he's like avoiding it. I'm curious when LeBron retires, what's going to be said. Frank Vogel.
Let's go to the Frank Vogel era.
This is criminal.
From 2019 to 2022. Another very experienced coach where Vogel and James had the Lakers at 49-14 record and on top of the Western Conference before the COVID-19 pandemic suspended the league. When games started up again, Los Angeles won the NBA championship. This was the infamous and only Lakers championship so far that continues to have an asterisk next to it in the eyes of NBA fans as not a real championship with so many issues surrounding the playoffs at that time.
I still wish they would have just shut it down. Shut it down and come back in 2021. This Mickey Mouse championship, what a stain. What a stain.
Unfortunately, the team would go on to have less success in Vogel's final 2 years, advancing as a play-in team in 2021 and missing the playoffs entirely in 2022. Vogel was deemed the issue and was fired subsequently after that. While Vogel didn't end the best, it seems like coaches get all the blame when things go south.
How could it be the coach if he just coached them to a championship 2 years prior? How could it be the coach? Do you know? They blew up the entire lineup and they blamed the coach for it. But before you blew up the lineup, he won a championship. It's not like he changed all of his philosophies and he changed who he was. He's still the same coach doing the same things. So it was good enough before. Now all of a sudden you blow up the whole team. You bring in Westbrook and, you know, Dwight Howard's out of there. You get rid of your point guard. I can't remember his name right now. You know, you just change the entire team and you miss the playoffs. And, oh, okay, let's just blame the coach. Fire your fucking GM.
And LeBron gets all the credit during the COVID championship run and the upcoming in-season tournament.
Yep.
When your star player doesn't play defense and has his own teammates even push him to try to get him to guard his man, and then portrays to players around him that it's okay to disrespect the coach, no wonder no one wants to be LeBron's coach. That is simply just impossible to coach. And you'll always get the blame and none of the reward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lastly, we have Darvin Ham. From 2022 to 2024, Darvin Ham and the Lakers' first 2 seasons together were average at best, until they rallied as a 7th seed in the playoffs to reach the Western Conference Finals. They also had their first in-season tournament win in 2023. In the 2024 season, the Lakers got beat in the opening round by the defending champion Denver Nuggets. The team then decided it was Darvin Ham and announced his firing recently after that.
Yep.
Again, another coach that starts off strong, getting to a hard Western Conference Finals, an in-season tournament win, but then trails off after trying to compete to coach with LeBron James.
Yeah, and the writing was all over the wall because you can see in the playoffs when they matched up against Denver, LeBron just stopped. He stopped listening. He stopped paying attention. He was just constantly, he was talking over Ham. Like, it was just the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody do this kind of stuff. And the players don't know what to do because they know LeBron's going to be there next year and Ham's gone. So the players are like in between and they're listening to LeBron because they don't have a choice. If they don't listen to LeBron, they're going to get traded, you know? Then they got to move their families to another team and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. This guy doesn't care about anybody else's family, anybody else's career, just himself.
We literally have leaked videos of LeBron trying to humiliate Darvin Ham, ignoring the coach to run his own plays, and also voicing any frustration LeBron has with his coaches to the media.
Yeah, look. Ham is still writing. He's still writing up a play. Austin Reeves is still young, so he doesn't know what to do. He's like, okay, I'm there. But look at your leader.
Team execs, or even previously with league commissioners. LeBron literally yells at Darvin Ham during live games.
Look at that.
I'm not
and now Austin doesn't know what to do either. He's like, okay, I guess I gotta disrespect you too now.
Making this up,
Look,
LeBron
the guy is he's still writing the play. He's still doing it. That's leadership. It starts with your leader, and he demonstrates what to do. And Austin Reeves doesn't know what else to do. He doesn't want to get fired. So he leaves too.
literally yells at Darvin Ham during live games. Think about what that says to your other players.
People who don't understand why I can't have LeBron in my top 5, these are some of the reasons.
Will they respect a coach after they see the star player not taking the coach seriously? Anyone that plays a sport knows that you keep your emotions to the locker room, as it doesn't help during the game and will create a media frenzy. LeBron, having another bad season, continues to play the blame game and try to get the coach fired or not stick up for the coach behind the scenes. That's why many people view Michael Jordan as the GOAT, due to his ability to take accountability when the going gets tough. This was agreed upon by many media analysts. You tell me though, do you think LeBron is a cancer to coaches, especially this late into his career and athleticism? With one coach having to leave due to anxiety, multiple coaches complaining that he would ignore their plays, public displays of frustration or humiliation on the court,
What a legacy you've left
countless
behind.
reports of LeBron trying to fire them behind the scenes. Let us know in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to stay max optimized
Definitely
with more
liking this
easy to
video.
digest sports content.
I'll subscribe to your channel, Max. That was good stuff. Oh, what a legacy he's leaving behind of just ashes. All right, everybody, let me know what you think about this video. Man, watch and discuss this stuff. Like, I get more and more disgusted by LeBron the longer I do this. I'm looking forward so much to when he just retires and we can just celebrate the great players. Ugh. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want more. And yeah, tell me some stuff about the Luke Walton period, because I did dip out on basketball that year just out of straight up disgust. So I'd appreciate it in the comments. Let me know. And everybody have a wonderful night. I hope you're enjoying these night videos. I will see you tomorrow morning. Be safe out there, but have fun. All right. Peace out.